My name is Tanya Dyer, and I'm from Bermuda. I have an 18-year-old son who has arterial tortuosity syndrome.
The disorder is so rare, and there are only a few patients even in the world. We could never dream of it because it's so rare, right?
But with the nonprofit and all the other mothers behind me, I didn't feel alone anymore. And I could see that Tyrese, once he met those kids at the Arkansas conference, he didn't feel alone anymore either.
The more samples we have, the more research we can conduct, and it also can account for the variability that's seen in patients. It will be easier for us to make conclusions from the data we have if we have more samples.
And they had called in a geneticist, Dr. Stephen Kaler, who came in and spent the whole evening with us asking us questions and going back and doing research and back and forth. And by the end of that night, he came back and said, I think I've got it. I think Aiden has what they call arterial tortuosity syndrome.
I met Aiden in 2010. At the time, we didn't know his diagnosis. He went to the cardiac catheterization laboratory because of concerns for pulmonary hypertension. And during the procedure, we found a very unusual tortuosity of his vessels involving his lungs and his great arteries to his head and neck. And following that catheterization, I inquired from one of my genetic colleagues about what could possibly be the cause of this picture on the angiogram, and that's how we stumbled onto the diagnosis of ATS.
As a parent, you never want to hear, I don't know what ATS is. You never want your child treated just like every other child to fit in this nice, neat little package. Arterial tortuosity syndrome is very unique, and each individual child with ATS will have their own symptoms and react to different procedures in their own special way. So if a physician tries to treat a kid with ATS in the box, they're gonna mess everything up.
We're very interested to work on it because it's rare and those patients are affected, and you want to, it's a kind of passion to find something and to get the answer on many questions.